contest in which the loser has to wear a dress until he gains another victory in the PWA. He weighs in at 265 pounds. He's a member of the Anderson Wrestling Dynasty. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Red Anderson!
I won't touch the rock.
Oh, that's school by the way. Reiner gets to my surprise. Oh my.
Wait a second.
That's it.
Wait a second. No.
Lightning Kid,
Champions are drawn by the Lightning Kid.
That's just one. Somebody else can take your lead.
How you like that, huh?
Anderson's got a learn and watch. I thought it was a chicken wing.
Chicken, you're right. Well, Jimmy here, so I said, you know who invented the money straw cradle?
Maybe a soft part. You know, the Lightning Kid is actually from Pensacola, which is why he's having trouble getting the fire back.
Come on, 1, 2, 3, ready? Slow it, Ram.
My face is as straight as delicious.
A little bit of a dude there right here, Jake. With the guys you're talking about.
Kids having a sister.
There's the kids that big elbow goes upstairs.
Get it, kid!
With an elbow.
Another elbow.
This was a 40 record failure on Candy and TV one.
Andy Sasso and I get to it.
The reverse slash there, series of elbows. He was snapped like a reverse snap there.
Look at that gigantic Lightning Kid.
Very much a real system. Paige and Joe making an appearance in the PWA.
The trouble apparently gave something to...
Four left in there.
It doesn't speak English. He's going out of the dress.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, who comes from Panama City Beach, Florida, he is the enforcer.
is a dress match. I want you to think back. I want you to think back 7.5 years ago. I want you to remember having to put that dress on in the middle of the ring and the man who did it to you. Well, I call that man up and I would like to introduce to you the ultimate Southern heavyweight champion, Jerry Reiner.
Did you see what I saw? It appeared that Jerry Reiner was carrying the Southern Heavyweight Championship into Ultimate Wrestling. Coming into Ultimate Wrestling is the Southern Heavyweight Championship. We're gonna have to check to see if we have to blur out that title. Who knows if he has copyrights to show that thing on our television. And the match kicking off very quickly. This is a dream match of sorts. These two men, nobody thought we'd see these two men face each other again. These two have a history going back 6-7 years, back to the PWA days. It was Jerry Reiner who made Red the Enforcer Anderson, forced him to have to wear a dress to his wrestling matches for almost a year. I don't know if this is a one-night only type of thing. We don't know if we're going to see Jerry Reiner here in Ultimate Wrestling again. If he's going to be defending that Southern Heavyweight Championship every month. As you know, Ultimate Wrestling, the first Saturday of every month, you're going to have to check us out and see if Jerry Reiner signs an exclusive contract with Ultimate Wrestling. Alexander Hurst III has the money to make it happen. And look at Lacey Rose just taking advantage of Jerry Reiner, choking him out on those ropes. You come on out and see Ultimate Wrestling. The first Saturday of every month, we start our shows at 7 p.m. in the Pensacola American Legion, post number 33. After interference by Lacey Rose a lot more active at ringside than she usually is, and I'm pretty sure that was a close fist. Red the Enforcer, Jerry Reiner holds the championship for, is not going to be very happy that he's defending his title against Red the Enforcer Anderson in Ultimate Wrestling. Who knows what they're going to say about this? You know there's going to be some bad blood on the message boards next week. You'll have to excuse me, folks. I'm receiving out. Jerry Reiner is going to be an official member of Ultimate Wrestling, and that title is going to become the Ultimate Southern Heavyweight Championship. And look at this, he's setting up for the super kick. The fans are behind it. Boom! Red the Enforcer Anderson just got knocked out. Let's see a quick replay on that one. Bam! Got him good on that. Lacey Rose can't be too happy. Jerry going for the cover, and someone just came into the ring. Who is that big man? Oh my God, it's Caesar! Why is Caesar helping Red the Enforcer Anderson? This doesn't make sense. And look at this, he's wearing a Hellfire Club t-shirt. We need to get a camera up close. My God, that's Caesar, and he's joined the Hellfire Club with Red Anderson. Holy cow, we've got the Black Sheep versus the Hellfire Club. Tell me what year this is. This is insane. Ultimate Wrestling, look at this. They're just beating down Jerry Reiner. We gotta come September 1st to just bring it and figure out what's going on. It looks like it's the Black Sheep versus the Hellfire Club. My God, these guys are just bringing it. Welcome everybody, I'm Michael Wood, your host, and you're about to see the Hellfire Club, Caesar and Red Anderson taking on the Black Sheep, Bobby Dahl and Mr. Electricity, Jerry Reiner. You see, Bobby Dahl has instructed the referee to go ahead and take a back seat. That's because this is a street fight. That means there are no rules. You're going to see the Black Sheep and the Hellfire Club going at it, clubs and fists, whatever weapons they want to use. And look at that, the strength of Caesar. There you see our Ultimate fans, including the Gargoyle, one of the best wrestling fans in all of the Gulf Coast. Caesar definitely Bobby Dowell, really one of the most respected men in Gulf Coast wrestling today, but that double team isn't doing him any good. Red the Enforcer Anderson now with a second right hand, third right hand. Caesar going outside the ring. Now Caesar is just an incredibly huge man. Definitely has potential for WWE, TNA in the future. Now Red the Enforcer Anderson going for the cover and only got the 2 count. Both men in the ring right now, Jerry Reiner and Red the Enforcer Anderson, were ranked in the PWI 500. Red Anderson slightly above Jerry Reiner, and I know that Jerry Reiner is upset about that because at the time it came out, he was the Ultimate Southern Champion and the Dirty South Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. And look at this, Caesar just breaking into the ring. A couple quick shots, shoves Jerry Reiner down. Jerry Reiner goes to the outside. Looks like he's out there. Gargoyle gonna help him. No, he's not. He's all for the Hellfire Club. With Bobby Dowell being the commissioner of Ultimate Wrestling and Red the Enforcer Anderson being the general manager, these two men aren't just fighting for a match, they're fighting for ownership. They want to control, they want to build their empire within Ultimate Wrestling. And now you see Caesar, the big man from Miami. Look at that, duck under of a clothesline. And now look at that big slam by Caesar. Gonna have to go for the cover after that. Hooks the leg, the 1, the 2. Only got maybe a 2 count on that. And there he goes. Red the Enforcer Anderson going up a double axe handle on Jerry Reiner from the second rope. The Enforcer with the cover broken up by Bobby Dowell. Bobby Dowell now throwing the Enforcer out of the ring. Now, this is really insane. These guys going at it, they really don't like each other. In real life, behind the scenes, in front of the camera, they just don't like each other. And Bobby Dowell now swinging a chair, takes Red the Enforcer Anderson out. And that may be the last we see of Red the Enforcer Anderson in this match. Now on the other side of the ring, you see Caesar and Jerry Reiner. Another chair used. Jerry Reiner just throwing Caesar into the chair. And now made his way to the ring. That is Joe Gibson and Uncle Jim made their way into the ring. And coming out, that's C-Note. C-Note, my goodness, he hasn't been in wrestling for over a year. C-Note looks like he's back with the Black Sheep. Joe Gibson, this looks like it's going to turn into a 3-on-3 war. Every month expanding bigger and bigger. And wow, look at the strength of C-Note. Joe Gibson weighing 280 pounds. But C-Note's got to be over 300. He looks like he weighs 50 pounds more than last time I saw him a year ago. And look at Jerry Reiner, looks like death warmed over. Joe Gibson making his way out of the ring. And there you see Red the Enforcer Anderson and Caesar. They look a little worse for wear. This match is taking the toll on these guys. Now it's 3 Black Sheep going ahead and clearing the house of Joe Gibson. Joe Gibson now getting shown to the bleachers, kicked out of the ring. C-Note, Jerry Reiner, and the original Black Sheep, Bobby Dowell, all in the ring. This is a tremendous night for the Black Sheep. I'm Michael Wood. We'll see you next month on Ultimate Wrestling. Make sure to check out ultimatewrestling.org.
Thank all these great fans for being here right here at the American Legion in Pensacola, Florida. As far as the Hellfire Club is concerned, and I'm talking about Joe Gibson, I'm talking about Red Anderson, the GM, and I'm talking about Big Caesar.